Most guys think dating apps don't work for them, but the truth is they're just using them wrong. Now, yes, there are things that limit everyone, like your appearance or being in a small city, but that's not the problem because most guys aren't anywhere near their ceiling. Odds are high that you can take better photos, that you can write a better bio, and do the things that actually get you more matches. So we're going to go over exactly what these quick things are that make the biggest difference. Now, yesterday I recorded a video reviewing Tinder profiles, and one really stood out to me, so I figured I would show it again. And you might not think this is anything special, or you might think it's bad because it's short, but it's honestly perfect. Paints a picture of what they're like. Farmer can build a house, comes from a big family. The humor is there, but it's not over the top. And you can tell it's unlikely to be embellished. And the point is, they're not trying to impress anyone. They're just showing who they are. Like, he's describing a type that a lot of women have. That's important and would not have been clear if he tried to be all funny and witty instead. I mean, if I wrote one today, I'd say how I come from a big football family. We're pretty tight-knit, how I run my own business. And if I were to add a little bit of humor, I could drop a line saying how I love the Eagles, all music from the Eagles to even the Spice Girls. It's subtle, but it's accurate. And for those who think it's not all masculine to say something like that, that's irrelevant. The point is that I'm literally describing myself. Like if they had a similar bio to me, that would stand out to me. Just keep it accurate and keep it simple. Your pictures do the heavy lifting anyways, which brings us to the next part. And it's specifically about lighting. It is the best factor to get the most accurate and flattering picture of yourself. If you're outdoors, lighting is best in the golden hour, which is a little bit before sunset or a little bit after sunrise. It just makes skin look healthier. It gives it a better glow. And at the same time, because the sun is closer down to the horizon, you're facing it. So it's just even light on your face. So there's no shadows making certain features look a lot bigger. And if you're doing this indoors, it's kind of the same thing. Have a light, you're basically facing it. You don't want any other light for the most part, and just kind of have it a warmer one. Not some cool, cold, harsh hospital-like lighting or office lights, because those never look good. Now, this is for selfies. What I'm talking about, it's just good to have a couple like clear face shots, but I recommend you use the back camera on your phone, because the selfie camera distorts your face, and that's just going to be less flattering. And it's just use a video instead of an actual, because you can't see it for one thing, but at the same time, you can actually pick a frame, like the best frame, and then use that, but make sure to record in 4K so it's not like all blurry and everything. But yeah, this method always turns out better. Now, next, in terms of the profile itself, here's what like a perfect one. Not saying you have to do this, but just to give you an idea, like what to aim for. They'd have a couple clear face shots, which is important, and then 3 to 4 types like this. Now, you don't need to have all of these, but it's just an example in case you already have some. And if you don't have any of these, just fake, like get one by faking it. Literally, you can be playing with your dog, cooking, woodworking, whatever you like to do. Grab a tripod or put your camera up somewhere that makes it seem like somebody else is taking a picture. It's awkward, but I've seen it work time and time and time again. Highly, highly recommend it. Now, remember to have your best photo as your first one, because that's your thumbnail. You don't want it to be angled away or covered by sunglasses. It should be clear, and it should be the one that you're the most attractive in. Now, once you have it set up, if you don't already, it's very, very important that you don't overinvest yourself into a single conversation, or don't spend so much time trying to craft a single best opener to somebody that's never even going to respond to your messages. That's where burnout happens. That's where the frustration happens. That's where everything kind of just builds up, because you're just putting so much time and effort and focus and energy, and then it doesn't return back to you. And it's so hard not to take it personally, because you're just like, you're productizing yourself. You're putting yourself out in a catalog, and you're getting rejected and rejected. So you do have to detach. And the more you can detach, the better you're going to be. And as you can see here, 8 out of 10 users experience burnout. So from dating apps, which is crazy. So definitely, find a pace that you can work with and just stick to it. Also, real quick, if you don't have any idea of what to say as an opener, the vast majority just say, hey, which is not good. You should probably put a little bit more effort into that. But just like 15 seconds, scan their profile, see if there's anything relevant. If they like hiking, then maybe ask, what trails they've been to. It could be as simple as that. If there's something relevant that's actually like you have experience with or relevant to you, then obviously that's a great thing to talk about. But if you don't have any of that, just ask if there's anything exciting that they're looking forward to right now. It's a solid opener. That's a great conversation starter, and nobody uses it. So it's not being overused. She hasn't heard it before. But in any case, if you need help writing your bio, let me know. I'm fine to do it for free. I would like to have some examples shown on video just so you guys have a better idea of what is good to write and what isn't. But otherwise, I'll talk to you next week.